Hello, once again, we are back. For today, we are looking at two topics. We've done the first one already. We are looking at the last one for the day. We want to look at exceptional supply. You can also say abnormal supply. That is what we are going to look at. I hope with the types of supply, you can go back, watch the video, and get a better understanding. This is also very interesting topic in supply, say abnormal supply. So when we say abnormal supply, what do we mean? It is on the board. So let's go back to the board and look at and read what we have. Abnormal supply or exceptional supply, it is any supply that does not obey the law of supply. It does not obey the law of supply. For you to appreciate, unless you remember what the law of supply is, what does it say? It says that other factors held constant, the higher the price of the commodity, the higher the quantity that will be supplied onto the market. Alternatively, the lower the price of the commodity, the lower the quantity that will be supplied onto the market. Other factors held constant. That is the law of supply. The law of supply leads to what you already know, the upward sloping supply curve. I.e., when you are moving on the curve, when you are moving on the normal supply curve, you move upwards. For instance, I have a curve here. When I run my hand on it, this is my left hand side, moving to the right hand side so that my hand is going up on the curve. This is the normal supply curve. From this point up to this point, that is the normal supply curve. So this curve, from this point as I'm pointing to you to this end, is obeying the law of supply. In that case, we say it is the normal supply. But abnormal supply does not obey that law. And we'll come to the explanation in detail very, very soon. Good. So, what are the types we are going to look at? At the SHS level, we are looking at 3 types of abnormal or exceptional supply. And usually, it can be very tricky. It can be asked abnormal supply curve. Try to define abnormal supply curve. When you are asked what is abnormal supply, define abnormal supply without a curve. When you are asked what is abnormal supply curve, explain abnormal supply curve. This same thing applies to abnormal demand and abnormal demand curve. When the exam asks you, in the exams you are asked, what is abnormal demand? Define abnormal demand. Don't define abnormal demand curve. When you are asked what is abnormal demand curve, go straight to define what abnormal demand curve is. That's where you get your marks. Okay? Right. So we are looking at 3. Backward bending supply, which is the same as the backward bending supply curve. Then we have the horizontal supply. Then the last one, the vertical supply. These are the 3 types of abnormal or exceptional supply that we have. Okay. So we take the first one, which is the backward bending supply. It is almost with labor supply, i.e. the supply of manpower. That is the number of hours people supply for work, the time they give out for work. That is what we call supply of labor. And this particular abnormal supply is associated with that supply, i.e. the labor market, specifically supply of labor. And that is what we have here. So this particular curve is the backward the SS is supply. So this is it. I am going to explain it. On the horizontal axis, we have the number of hours spent at work, i.e. a certain laborer or worker, the number of hours the person spends when he goes to work in a day. Then on the vertical axis or the y-axis, we are looking at the amount paid per hour, the amount given to the worker every 1 hour. That is what you have here, okay, in dollars. Good. So when you look at this curve carefully, you see that it obeys the law of supply to this point, and then it takes the demand curve, i.e. it bends backwards. That is why it is called backward bending supply curve. It slopes upwards from left to right, and then later slope backwards. When you move on the curve, you go backwards. That is why it is called backward bending supply curve. And this is the explanation. The laborer is being paid at this point $2 per hour, and the person goes to work and spends 6 hours. Then the person is giving an additional amount. So the person now has $4 to himself. Let's look at the number of hours the person is ready to spend at work. You see that when you trace to the curve, it touches this point, and then 8 hours. The person is spending 8 hours at work. So that is good. You are giving more money and you are ready to spend more hours at work. Then your employer, noticing that when you are giving more money, you spend more hours at work, the person is encouraged again to give you more, with the hope that you spend more hours. Let's see what will happen. So this time, your employer has given $6 to the person. When you trace from the amount $6 to the curve, it touches the curve at this point. So let's see the number of hours the person is now spending. Wow, 4 hours, because it's behind the 6. So the person, at rather a higher amount of $6, the person is spending far lesser hours at work. 4 hours at work now. So this particular situation has resulted in the curve going backwards. That is why we call it backward bending supply curve, and it is abnormal. It is not normal. The normal one is when it slopes this way. And I am insisting that this type of supply curve is associated with the labor market, supply of workers. Now, why this type of, what is the explanation behind this backward bending supply curve by the propounder? Or at least let's say the economists. Why do they say this? This is what they said. It is said that usually workers have their target wage rates, i.e. they are targeting a certain amount of money they want to earn for themselves. The moment they hit that target, then they become satisfied. They are okay with the amount. They are living well. They can rent a room, buy their own car. Do certain things for the family, take care of their family, and be responsible people. That is what they are targeting. And the moment they receive that amount of money, any excess you are giving to them, any extra amount you are giving to them, they are going to spend it on needless, unproductive activities. For instance, you pay the person more than necessary, the person will save, have enough money, and begin to drink. okay, or go to discos, take extra wives or take extra girlfriends. And when the person begins to do that, the person is spending time with all the ladies or spending time drinking and on unnecessary things. What happens is that the person is faced with fatigue in the night or even at the weekend. He's not rich. And having become very rich, you have your own car, you bought one for your wife and one for your children, and you will not take them to maybe church. You only go ask them, take your car, go to church, and you will take the car and go to a spot and go and drink. That Sunday, you become tired. Drink something, spend time with extra girls, hangover on Monday. When you go to work, you are going to be less productive. Your productivity is going to fall because you didn't rest enough. Because of the extra money that has been given, you become rich. You become so wealthy that you are becoming unproductive because you are using your whole time instead of thinking of work and being very productive. You are, say, in our local parlance, chilling in town. That will make you less productive. And that is why at a higher amount you are earning now, you are spending lesser hours at work. You have become unproductive. So what is the advice given by economists here? The economists try to advise employers or people who are hiring workers that watch carefully the amount of money you pay workers. Don't pay them in excess. Don't pay them too much to become so rich that they spend time in leisure, enjoying themselves, buying drinks and becoming less productive. Watch and pay them to the extent that it can only make them productive. Okay, that is the advice. Now, I'm asking a question. What is the target wage rate of this particular worker? This particular worker whose diagram I've drawn, showing the backward, what is the target wage of that particular worker? If you are able to mention $4, then you are right. So the maximum amount you should pay this particular worker is $4. Don't go beyond, don't give the person 5. The person receiving 5, maybe at this point, will supply lesser hours. Look at it, touches the curve here, let's come down. You see there's something less than the 8, maybe 7. Don't give the person 6. If you give the person 6, the person is going to spend 4 hours at work instead of coming to work for the maximum 8, which you could have, as a producer, you could have gotten from the person at $4. The target wage of the worker is $4. After hitting that for the person, don't pay more. Otherwise, the person will become less productive. It is debatable, you can think about it, but it's a theory in economics you cannot run away from. Okay. Now let me ask another question here. What is the total wage? What is the total wage bill, the wage amount the worker is going to receive when the person is paid the target wage? You see, I said in my earlier statement that these figures you see here, they are hourly or hourly rates or amount. So to get the total, you have to take the 4 times the number of hours, which is 8. So 4 times 8, what would be the answer? What would be the answer? I don't think that you will get it wrong, because I want to believe that it will be 32. So $32. But if I'm wrong, take your calculator and check it. Okay, good. So this will do for the backward bending supply, which is the first exceptional or abnormal supply we have. So we move on to the second one, which is the horizontal supply. And I'm going to clean this side of the board and make use of it. So let's go. And like I keep saying, it is always a video. So even though clean, you can still go back and get it. We have the horizontal. It will go this way. This is the quantity supply and this is the price. This time it's not weight, it's price. And because it's horizontal, the curve will be like this. Let's say the amount is 10 in dollars, and this is the supply. So this is the curve. You see that it's horizontal? It is not upward sloping. This is the normal. This is disobeying this law. So it's also abnormal or exceptional supply, this particular one. And it's horizontal. So what is horizontal? And sometimes it is called perfectly elastic supply. We have not done elasticity, so I don't want to mention that. I don't want to emphasize on it too much. We'll call it horizontal supply. This is a type of abnormal supply where at a fixed price, an infinite quantity is supplied. The price is fixed, and all the available quantity is supplied onto the market. However, at a slightly reduced price, when the price comes down slightly, nothing at all will be supplied onto the market. Any supply that has this type of supply, at a slightly reduced price, nothing at all will be supplied. But at a fixed price, all the quantity will be supplied. Okay, this is what we call horizontal supply curve or horizontal supply. You see, in our part of the world, if you are in Ghana, you know government sometimes fixes price of certain commodities, especially the cocoa, which is a very popular agricultural produce in Ghana. The government gives the farmers a fixed price, and at that fixed price, all the quantity, any quantity that the farmer produces will be supplied to the government, because that's what the government will use, sell outside. So our cocoa beans in Ghana faces this type of supply because the government has fixed the price. And the farmers have accepted it, and they put all the quantity. If you produce 50, you supply all, government will take it. Produce 20, government will take all. At a fixed price, the same fixed price, quantities can vary. All the available quantities will be taken by government. That is what we call horizontal supply. And clearly, it doesn't obey the law of supply. Okay, good. Then we move to the last one, is the vertical supply. Vertical supply. And you can also call it perfectly inelastic supply. When we do elasticity, you will appreciate it better. Perfectly inelastic supply. And this is how the curve looks like. To look like this. Supply. Now you see, this is the supply curve, and you clearly see that the curve is vertical, stands upright. And again, it also does not obey the law of supply. This is the law of supply, this is the normal supply curve. This curve doesn't look like this. It is abnormal. This is the last type of abnormal supply that we have. Here, we say the price does not influence the quantity supplied onto the market. Price is changing, but it's not influencing the quantity. The quantity is fixed. So the definition of vertical supply is that at various prices, a fixed quantity is supplied onto the market. At various prices, a fixed quantity is supplied onto the market. The quantity is fixed. Okay, That is the simplest form that we can give you. And do we have any product that can have this type of supply? Absolutely yes. You can think through. But assuming that you produce something like pineapple. You are a producer of pineapple. In the short run, if you have a quantity that you have already supplying, you have finished cultivating your farmland, and you have 20, you've cultivated 20 pieces, you have 20 pieces of, pineapple to put on the market. And when you get to the market, the price shoots from 10 to 50 or to 20 to whatever amount. There is no way you can get back to your farm in the short run within a day or 2 or a month or 3 months. Get to your farm, cultivate the land, and supply more pineapple to the buyers in the market. It is not going to happen. So in the short run, the supply of agricultural produce, most of the agricultural produce is what? Is fixed. You can't change the quantity you supply because of the gestation period. It takes quite some time to cultivate pineapple, cassava, etc. So in the short run, most of the agricultural output fits what you call vertical supply. People can give you all the amount they want to buy it. You can't perform the magic. You can't cultivate cassava in a day, harvest, and come and take advantage of the higher price. It is not possible. So these are examples, agricultural outputs. On these notes, the types of supply, abnormal supply, is settled. And I believe that this particular one is not an issue at all. You understand it and it's clear. If you don't, well, you can call me, you can send me a message, and I will explain further to you. Don't be scared of asking your questions. Ask your questions, because that is why some of us are here. We will make the effort to explain to you. Until we meet again, enjoy your time. Hoping that on Friday, I am coming your way with a very interesting topic, that is equilibrium price and quantity, establishing market equilibrium, and it's very interesting. Don't miss Friday. Stay safe, stay home. Bye-bye.